April 20, April the 18th, 28th. I wish my life away. Now, one of many goals, try to do a video. Most times music plays. Pathetic. Not my type of music anyway. So, today I'm going to give me 3 pieces of haircut. Take it from there. Do that now. Right. Basically, I'm only chatting with up to 3 leaves. About three peas in a pot. Hilda's mix these. Got them. These are the ones. I don't know if you recall. I got from my mate Ronald Shaw. Good germination rate. I say it's terrible. 3 leaves. Let them bush out. Or it'll help them bush out anyway. You don't want to see us do them all. I've got 12 pots here. Right. All given a haircut. If I wanted, I could have took them back to 2 leaves, because if you notice, they're branching off at the base anyway. And some of them below ground. No, I haven't got a core frame, but I'll leave these outside. They're hardy. And these Hilda's mix, like I said, seem to be getting all over the country. 12 pots will give us a good show. Okay guys. Not just these, but all my plants now are getting a half strength feed. I'm using my seaweed mix, dilute seaweed. So it's as good as anything on the market. To compost it, well, judging by what I've bought, I can't trust that it's got the amount of feeding it says. So, like I said, I've got to feed them. Which even with decent compost, you'd end up feeding anyway before you plant them out. Okay. It's now time to start getting me cabbage, calabrese and cauliflower out. But all my stuff's in pots now, so bit by bit. I've got some of these plastic pots to use up. They're big enough for the purpose. But I'm still trying to sift out anything alien. I don't want any wood in. It's just not necessary. Not what you pay for the damn stuff. It's there. Crap. Right, bloodfish and bones in. And a bit of granular lime. Right. Put a snowball cauliflower in. I've been on to plant out a lot smaller than this, and it does work. Once they're out, them roots They're away like the clappers. I'm happy with the roots. But this is the best way it suits me. It's the only way I can firm them in. And your brassicas are like a nice firm root hold. Yep, labels in. Imagine me trying to plant out in a bed. I can't firm them in. But the rubbish I've been getting out of this compost is unbelievable. That's just a couple of stones. And that's only a couple of these, fill a couple of these bags. That's a chunk of metal, that. Don't know what the hell that's doing in. Plus an earring. What have you guys been finding in your compost? This is ridiculous, this. And it's rusting, so it's not even gold. Get this one out, watered. 16. Only 11 more to go. However, I have done about 4 or 5 already. So I'm not going to be short of brassicas this year. If you're worried about frost when you put your brassicas out, just put one of these over. Cut the bottom off. Stick them over. Just put a cane through, stops the wind blowing away. Personally speaking, I don't bother. Brassicas are fairly frost hardy. But what I do use these for, keep the pigeons off. It works. When you cut them, don't throw the bottoms away. Good for watering your plants. And the caps of the bottles, don't throw them away either. If you use these flower buckets to grow tomatoes in, put them between the bucket when you store them. After the end of the season, stops the bucket sticking together. Well, tomatoes are doing alright. Maybe nowhere near as big as what you've got yourselves, but let's face it, from now on, and then this month, next month, they're going to fly away. So it's not going to, it doesn't bother me how far I seem as though I'm behind. I've got about 7 varieties there. I believe 2 of them are determinates, Roma and red cherry, red cherry. But the rest are all indeterminate. Like I say, I've got for sandwiches, for salads, and a cup of cooking. Might seem an awful lot of tomatoes there, 41 plants. I've only got a 3x3 greenhouse, polytunnel, but 3 of them are for outside in the garden. The Crimson Crush. The rest, anything left over, that's for the neighbours. I promised them they're going to have a couple of pieces for outside the doorway to the garden. Why not? Get them used up. And I've got lettuce at the back there. And that, convert to use it now. I'm not planting in the garden. Too many slugs. I'm better put it in pots. Keep it in the polytunnel on staging. I think that one's called Maisie, if I've got the name right. And the other one's Four Seasons. Well, I've got a couple in pots on the staging anyway. They'll do me. Couple at a time, little and often. Only how many salads do you think I can eat? One lettuce is more than enough for a family. Okay guys, this is marrow, long green bush. I'll go for 4 of these. I only want one, but I'm just hedging my bets in case I lose one. I've got something to fall back on. Right, time to throw the pongo beans, which, if you remember a previous video I mentioned, I got these off a good friend of mine, Ronald Shaw. I believe they originated from Bill and Val. Ron kept me some beans. They're a big seed, so I get by with the compost I sifted, using the biggest gauge riddle I had. This stage I'm not firming the compost down. I want to be able to push the seed down. Right. Getting into them is another matter. Share the packet. I'm only putting 12 in for now. Let's see what I've got left. Yep, that's the bottle blown off the brassica. I haven't put a cane on it yet. Pushing these in firms the composting up. Cover them over, the water will do the rest. Well, there's only 3 beans left. If these live up to expectation, I'll be keeping some of my own seed this year. Good fibre on that. That should do it. And this is how I water. No other option really. I can't handle the watering can. Still is effective, but you've got to go over 2 and 3 times. Make sure the water penetrates. You can also use the end of the unit to your advantage. Obviously, if you've got seedlings, you'll put a mist spray on. And the label. Oh dear, here's one I prepared earlier. Now the tops, I always close them when I first put the seed in, and I don't open them until you see the seedlings come through. Give them some air. Okay guys, that's my pongo beans thrown. Right, what I've shown you guys growing in here, it's not even the tip of the iceberg. The video will be too long if you bought a tease. But what I will say is, I've now started for the Hungry Gap. I've put a variety of kaolin called Midnight Sun, that went in yesterday. There's also the flowers for next year. I've got a red wallflower in. I'm forgetting its name, I know it's not Fire King. But some yellow tulips coming up between the plants would look nice. And I've also got Myosotis. Most of you'll notice forget-me-nots. And I think either some red or yellow tulips coming through that even. So I'll be investing in tulip bulbs again in the year. So that's enough for this time. Take care guys. See you next time.